All right, so you plan this week, you cleared the whole schedule out, and you say you're ready to go all in on your purpose. But then it's Thursday, and you've spent more time tweaking your Canva banner than actually talking to clients. Does this sound familiar? Let me tell you, this is not laziness. This is a pattern loop, and in this episode, I'm gonna show you how to break that pattern loop for good. So stick around. Now, resistance that we all feel, it is not random. Like I said, it's a pattern. And this pattern shows up very strongly for purpose-driven entrepreneurs because resistance is strongest right when you're at the tipping point of identifying and realizing your purpose. Now, it shows up in one of three ways. Way one is procrastination, and you know what it is. You wait until conditions are perfect, but they never really are. It also can show up as perfectionism. So you overthink, you over-polish, and you never ship or send or hit submit. Number three is the visibility fear. So you post something and then you delete it, or worse, you never post anything at all because that fear has really built up within you and created a block. Now, for me, this used to show up as obsessing over perfecting design projects. In the design community, we call it pixel pushing. I'd stay up and pull all-nighters just to try to perfect the design when really it was already good to go and should have been submitted. These loops, they really keep us in a form of stasis and stagnancy and are pulling us away from our full potential. And the way that society is built in our modern day and age isn't really helping. This modern day hustle culture tells you to sleep when you're fucking dead, but that just feeds the pattern loop. You try to push through and grind harder, but it's just a repeatable pattern. That's why inside my Frequency 33 ecosystem, we use a tool called the Ignite 333 code. This is not a planner, it's more of a performance rhythm. This is a custom 30 to 40 minute flow sequence designed to override your default patterns and align you to your daily momentum and flow states. Now, it's unique for anybody within the ecosystem, but here's a core idea so you get the idea of it. So really, you don't need more time. You need to recalibrate your nervous system to align yourself to being in a space where you can get momentum and keep the momentum. So we start each day with a magnetic meditation. Now, this primes your energy before you step into this laser focused action space. Then, once you're primed your energy and you're aligned, you enter into a 30-minute, no interruptions sprint phase where you're focused on the biggest action step for you of the day. You close this out with a micro celebration as you celebrate this micro win that you're able to sit and push yourself through this important action step, and you are strategically now aligned somatically. If you continue to do this code consistently and code it into your life, the resistance loop starts to kind of lose its grip on you. Now, let me tell you, I still use this every morning here in Nosara, Costa Rica. I also have a version of this that I use as a reflection to end each day. And mine's evolved into more of like a 90-minute process because naturally over time it just evolves. Things evolve. Now, a client of mine was re-recording her intro podcast for months. She was stuck in this pattern loop. After installing the Ignite 333 code and using the magnetic meditation, she was able to publish and schedule out 5 podcasts within 1 week. Her energy went from stagnancy and hesitancy to becoming more magnetic, and people began to feel that. Now, resistance, it isn't a flaw that you're stuck with for life, not a chance. No, it's a signal from your intuition that's showing you how to move in the right direction. Now, would you like the Ignite 333 code template, a small version of what we do in the ecosystem, and a bonus magnetic meditation to try today? I've linked it down in the description below, or just comment sunshine and I will send it over to you on Instagram. So in episode 3 up next, we're going to dive even deeper into the final pain point that a lot of purpose-driven entrepreneurs feel. And that is being stuck in this space without a map and a mirror. That's what keeps a lot of gifted people drifting and out in a mirage for weeks, months, years. We're gonna fix that. I'll see you there for episode 3.